Is that working? I think it's working. Greetings! Where are you guys at? I don't even know. Greetings. Cordelia, hello. PJB Stampa, hello. Adeline, Terry Cooper, thank you all for popping in. How are you this lovely Christmas Eve? How are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for tomorrow? It is that little Elizabeth. Yep, I knocked my hair down. Look at that gray. Woo! Some streak. We got some streaking going on. Bitty Penny! Hello, lovely! Hello! And Miss Terry Cooper. Wait, did I say that? I read your message. I don't even know. Before I begin, I know I need something. Please hold. I don't know. Do. We're gonna use those. And nope. Yep. Maybe. I don't know. The box is stuck. Oh. I need you. Paper. And I need you. Paper. Because I know it's not Pattern Paper Wednesday. But, this scrapbook page looks like it needs some black and some washi. Is this the washi? Yeah, this is the washi I want. The neutral washi. I don't know. Hi, Adelaide. What is wrong? Yes. Pam says, no, I'm not ready. That's all right. Neither am I. Adelaide is broken. She says, as long as I don't move, I'm fine. I had to go back and find that one. We had a snow today, our first snow for about 15 years. Wow. Hobby loving Blossom. Yes, this Blossom is blossoming. Okay, but it's still Blossom. It's Blossom. So I do not know who is in the photo. I don't know these people. It could be family. It could be a photo that my mom found, for all I know. It almost seems postcard-like. I don't know. It's interesting. And it's not white. It is definitely a cream-colored. But I need to take a photo. I'm going to take a photo of the photo. And then... What is this? You guys, when you put your hair up, grab all the pieces. Grab all the pieces. Or they might think you falling apart. I'm falling apart. Look it. I don't even know why I'm looking. It's not like I can actually see that. I ain't got my glasses on. Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello. Thanks for popping in. We're going to do this on a 12 by 12. We're not going to cut it. Old photos to you and me could be two different things. Like anything for me, an old photo is anything that was not printed on a printer. Like you had to send away to have them printed by a company. To me, that's an old photo. Because you're not going to have them on your computer or anything. So there's no backup. However, we're going to create a backup. I don't know how. We're going to take a picture. That's how. We're going to take a picture of the picture. And we're going to line it up there as best we can. And for me, being lined up, there's a pair of crosshairs. There's a yellow crosshair and then a white. And the yellow moves around. So if you're not flat, it's off-centered. So when you line up the crosshairs, it means that you're flat. Your phone is flat, and you're not going to take like a crooked, angular photo. So I like that about that. So we line it up so that we know it is going to be a flat, beautiful photo. And then we double check. And it doesn't look too bad. It definitely looks more gray, black and white here. This is kind of a... this is more of a creamy black and white, like more of a tan-ish color, whereas this is more gray. And we're okay with that. This one here would be fun to make her dress like red, go into Photoshop or whatever and color her dress red, maybe hers blue. They would definitely be dark colors, or maybe green and the little girl red. It could be Christmas in California for all we know. I was a darkroom editor for our high school annual staff. It was awesome. I worked in the darkroom, rolling film, processing film. That is so fun. I have developed photos when I was in college. I took black and whites and I developed them. I honestly don't know where they are, but that was one of our class things, is we got to learn different things, and photos was one of them, and it was a lot of fun. Maybe Google search the photo. We could do that. Check this out. We go with this phone, because I know the Google search better on this phone. And then you go into the camera like so, and then you click that button like so, and then you go like that. The photo appears vintage, likely from the 60s, because of the clothes. The sign in the background reads, the image has been featured in a social media discussion regarding... Oh no. I don't think so. That's kind of cool. And then it gives you so many... Definitely wasn't my photo that was asking for restoration. That's kind of cool. Look at all those photos that pop up. Leave it to Google to find all the things. But not my photo. But the 60s, so that's kind of cool. We know it's probably from the 60s. But because it didn't see the rest of the letters, it's where, and I think that's Supply Co. And they just put Suco. And garden supplies. Garden supplies, Google. Come on, fill in the blanks. Oh, wait. Bitty Penny's darkroom. I'm back, says Cordelia. I'm guessing that's the early 60s or late 50s based on my sister's. Oh, Pam, she called it. Oh, Cordelia, 70-degree weather, sleep until noon. Lucky lady. I was up and out of the house and running late. I've been running late all day long. Jen, hello, Auntie Cootie. Could have been just PB searched to get early. Yes, we could have just Pam searched. It's fine. But since we're not going to cut our photo, because like I said, I don't know if it's family, and somebody in the family might recognize them when I post this later. And if they want it, they can remove it or whatever. I don't know. Happy mail from Jen. No, I got happy mail from Pam. So Monday we will be opening happy mail from Pam and Lisa Acker. But Pam, I got your happy mail today, but I will open it on Monday. Yeah, you're still sick and not feeling good. And you're pretty sick and tired of it? I bet. So, what can we do with a black and white photo? What you can do with a black and white photo is a lot. You can make a copy and then color the copy, and then it won't be black and white anymore. Or you can work with the black and white. In this case, are creamy grays. And as you can see, it's not like super black. It's a deep gray. I would call that just a really deep gray, especially if we compare it to that. It's just a super deep gray. You can bring in all sorts of color in the background. Pattern paper could be your bestie friend right here, because they have no pattern on their clothes. The car, we don't know, but we know that in the 60s, we know because we can do this. Hey Google, what were some popular car colors in the 60s? Soft pastels like blue, turquoise, mint green, and cream. In the mid 60s, like burgundy, forest green, navy, and blue, navy blue gained attraction. In the 60s, like hugger orange, grabber blue, and plum crazy purple dominated the muscle cars. I feel like this car might be super pretty in a mint green. Now that I read that, that would be like, You were still talking. Sorry, sir. So you can Google, right? Like teal, mint. I would go mint. I would so go mint. Because who doesn't love mint? You can pull in colors if you think, like her dress, do you think it was Christmassy time because it's got fluff? This is like a wool outfit. Like that to me says it's chilly. This is not 90-degree weather, although they are wearing bare leggies, but the clothes are still warm, which to me says it might be cold. And this, I don't know, this says red and white, and this could be like a blue. It's got a cute little flower there and the cutest little hat. Like this to me, I feel like it could be Christmas. I don't know. Your aunt's Mustang was a baby blue. Mint like the diner mint candies. Haha. Feel better, Cordelia, says Miss Bitty Penny. Sky blue, baby blue. Linda T? Tukey? Linda Tukey? Do we know, Linda? Are you new? I'm not familiar with all of the handles. That's not my Linda G, is it? Mrs. Claus, right? Could totally be. Like those could be little snowflake little things. I don't know. But anyways, so we could just stick to, but you can see next to all of our blacks that this is very gray or tan, very tan. So you could go in with, oh, look at that. That's a nice one. I like that. I'm feeling the urge to do texture. Like, I really want to do some texture. So I think we should pull out an embossing folder. Embossing folder. And then, do we want, ooh, that's neat. Ooh, 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 come here. I need you to come hitherin. Look at that. And look at that. And then what if we put this on either side? We'll have to find another piece because this is not 12 by 12 at all. But I want to bring some mint color and go over this gray. Do we want polka dots with it? No. Those are not sophisticated enough. We could make some sophisticated polka dots to go with this. Oh, that might be nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking it. And then we'll do an embossing folder on this piece. Embossing folder, I think so. Welcome, welcome, Linda T. I'm new. Ooh, we like newbies. This is Scrapbook Wednesday. I do this one Wednesday a month. We do a scrapbook layout because I like all sorts of paper crafts. If you're I have started all of my lives now have a nameplate, so you know, like Pattern Paper Monday is every Monday, pattern papers. Wednesdays we do Wobbler Wednesday, Scrapbook Wednesday, Watercolor Wednesday, and what's the other Wednesday? And then Thursdays, this Thursday, tomorrow is Use the Things Thursday, which, you guys, I'm not decided. Do we want to foil tomorrow, or do we want to better press? Like, I don't know. And then we need a sheet of white paper. Let me get the white out. White paper! Oh my goodness. Oh no. Crafty Lynch. Nope, we need a 12 by 12 paper. Ooh, do we want pearlescent? That might be fun. Cause look it, it's shiny. It's shiny. Sublimation. Sublimation Thursday. We did that last Thursday. I got to do a little scorch. But it's Use the Things, which that does fall in there. Okay. I think, therefore I am. But we don't need, like, this whole piece, right? I like this. I want to extend this just a little bit. So, I'm thinking, how much is that? So, if we do, like, 2-inch strips of this one. 2 inches. Thank you for subscribing. Awesome sauce. Okay, we're going to go to a 2-inch strip. maybe. And another 2-inch strip. Okay, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. We're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And we're going to set this right there. So this guy is going to go through the middle. We're going to texturize that. Then we're going to put about a 1/4 inch under and a 1/4 inch under. Oh, I like it. And then this will set in there, which we might frame that. I don't think my dies are big enough for that. Let me see, but I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Ah! Oh, that would be so sad. So sad. Yeah, poops. I mean, we could totally cut it down, but we would cut off her shoes. And we don't want that. So, we're going to make a frame. We're going to have to do it the hard way. The hard way. Give this gal a thumbs up. Kind of like embossing, but yes. Better Press does a deboss because it shoves the image into the paper. Whereas an embossing folder, it does both because it like really shoves the stuff in there. Flip a squash. I think we're gonna bring in I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Let me cut a frame out of some paper because that's the best way to do it, right? Accent opaque. I'm going to take this. We're going to cut a frame with our handy-dandy, this thingy. Ugh. Now, what we're aiming for is we just want to clean up the edge, but then also cover the edge. Because I really don't want to cut this down. I don't. I have an aversion to cutting original photos like this. I don't know if it's real. I'm no expert. No expert. But this photo is 7. It's a 5x7. 5x7. So we're going to cut our paper a hair over 5. A hair over 5 and a hair over 7. Okay. There's our 5x7. And I did it a hair over so that if my measurement was off a little, it's still going to cover edge to edge. Okay, so the overlap is minimal. Okay. Now we're going to decide how thick we want that border. And it looks like this is about a 1/4 inch on this side. This side looks a little bit longer. So if we did a 1/4 inch, some of this would show. If we do a 1/2 inch, it would definitely cover everything. So we're going to do a 1/2 inch. Okay. So, we're going to go, we're going to figure out what a 1/2 inch is. Let's turn this so Elizabeth can read it. Did I see you will be on Pam's channel soon? if you were talking Ginger Pam, Ginger Cat Lady, yeah, I will be hanging out with Ginger Cat Lady on the 26th. Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. After my two crafty girls. Okay, so here's my 1/2 inch line. We're going to come down about 1/2 inch. And we're going to score to about 1/2 inch. And then we're going to turn it. We're going to find that 1/2 inch again. We're going to line that up. And we're eyeballing, you guys, because I like to eyeball. And then I'll go back in and tighten it up. It'll be fine. It's hard for me to see. Okay. And then we're just going to go back in and connect the dots. Oops. That was not where that was supposed to be. My bad. Why is that? Why is that not lining up? Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ugh. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's okay, though. We have a little bit of a nick. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to do this one. Don't look at that one. Look at that one. And then we'll get it. We'll get it. Do, 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 do. We're almost there. We just need to clean up that one. And again, look at that one, not that one. Who uses those tiny little ones anyways? Okay. And there is our 1 inch, or our 1/2 inch frame. 1/2 inch frame. See? And then that's going to go like so. Look at that. And then save your chunky bits, because you might need them. Apple pies, apple pie. Ooh, I'm trying to justify whether or not to invest in it. Can my current stamps work with Better Press? So the Better Press, they recommend you not using old foil plates. And I say old foil plates because they've been making the Better Press plates a little bit thinner. And don't quote me on this. Don't quote me. But the Better Press plates can go into both systems, but they don't recommend the hot foil plates in your Better Press. However, if you're Elizabeth Costa-Rogers and you do the things anyways, we risk breaking the things, but we do it anyways. I took out all the shims and it worked just fine for me. But some of the glimmer plates cannot be used in the letterpress, but all of the letterpress plates can be used in the glimmer system, if those are the stamps you're talking about. Otherwise, I don't know. I was out today. I was out grocery shopping and very last minute Christmas shopping, which I get to go wrap presents. When I'm done, I get to wrap the presents, do, just so they can open them, tomorrow. It'll be fabulous. Okay, but there's that. But as you can see, white, no. So we're going to debate. What if we do a washi tape frame? Because this is like garden supply in the back. It's old. It's vintage. What if we put some like vintagey washi tape on our, like this? Would that be fun? Oh my goodness, that might be super fun. Look at that. Could we do that? I know that one says Paris and stuff, but do we care? No, not really. We don't care because we can do whatever we want. I need to watch the replay. I shall watch the replay. We're gonna have to add some color underneath, I think. I don't think I want white underneath those, if that makes any sense. I like that one. I don't like this one. I do like this one, but not for this. Ready-made clothing. Oh, that one. You guys. I can't function. My fingers are dumb today. Oh, my fingers. Merchant Tailor. Oh, look it. We need to put that on there. I think we're going to use these two. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to use these two. Okay. We got this. We got this, my crafty friends. Okay. Actually, no, we don't. Let's put that there. We're going to move these girls over there, and then we're going to pull this, and we're going to add a little bit of color to this. There was special plates for the Better Press. It's a metal plate, and I don't know if the thing will hold stamps. Right. I don't know. And I don't know if... Okay, so you're not going to want to put in photopolymer stamps in there because the Better Press needs to go through the die cutting machine and be squished. Squished. So it pushes the thing in there. If that makes sense. So I wouldn't put my rubber stamps through it. And Marette and a couple others almost broke Debbie. Oh, I'll have to watch that while I'm wrapping presents. Who was I watching while I was wrapping presents last night? I was watching Delise. I was watching one of her old ones. Because I do that. I go back in time and I click ones I haven't watched. Okay. I want to... Cookie dough. Cookie dough is what we want to do. Cookie dough. Cookie dough. Nope, that's Viper. That's Psych. Psych! Not what we're looking for. This is not the droid you're looking for. Cookie dough. This, however, is exactly what we're looking for. And we're just going to take the brightness out of this. Because that brightness will show up through these stickies. And we're just going to take that brightness out. Cookie dough is a really good neutral color if you guys don't have it. You haven't slept since then? What? So Blossom, I invested in it. I'm happy I did. I'm happy I did. I don't use it as much as I should though. But it does make quick cards, and the plates you can foil with. So if you have the glimmer machine, I would say get the Better Press. If you don't have the glimmer machine and you're hemming and hawing, If you like easy stuff, I don't know. I would get it. I would get it again. I'm happy I got it. I just need to use it more. Which, that is why we have Use the Things Thursday. Use the Things Thursday. So we can use the things that we love, but don't use enough. Like the Glamour Machine and the Better Press. Okay. So, did you guys see that? I almost used my sleeve. I went like this. I almost used my sleeve to clean that up. Yeah. It's definitely not made for rubber stamps, and you do have to invest. Well, you don't have to, but you would want to invest in the plates. Okay. Guess what? It's not sticking. It's not sticking. And so, you know what? Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid glue would come out of this thing today. Because, you know, I just need to use the glue up in this, and then it will be gone. I read a comment or a question earlier. I was like, what? The person's like, what glue do you use to stop the paper from buckling or seeing glue lines? And I'm like, I don't have glue lines. Because our Barely Art glue is such a nice glue. It does not leave glue lines. I don't know. What glues do you guys use? And let us know. Do your glues leave glue lines? Like, look how smooth that is. There's no glue lines. And that's some thin washi right there. Just some thin washi. And I think I'm just going to leave it hang over. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to leave it hang over. Because it's having a hangover tonight. We're going to be a little bit more methodical about this. Because I want the Merchant Tailor on there. We're going to go right over the edge. I know I need to choose between the Better Press, electric die cutter. Yeah, especially if you have dies. If you already have dies, electric die cutter. Because I have Gemini Jr. I love that die cutter. Now, I didn't used to. Yeah. I would recommend the electric die cutter before the Better Press. 100%. Because you plop it in and you can turn around and do other stuff while it's running through. Okay, I'm going to line this up to the previous tape. Like so, ish. If I can straighten it out. There. Because it's hanging over a little bit. But yeah, I would 100% the electric die cutter. All types of adhesive. Yeah. And then we're gonna put a little dollop. Do a dollop. Dollop a daisy. Okay, and then that was this one. And we don't want that to well, it looks like it's going to. It's fine. We're going to make it go up this way this time, I think. And less of it? I don't know. Oops. And again, we're cutting it to the tape. But we'll cut this one to the paper because there's no tape there. Very nice, very nice. Right? We definitely have more dyes than divas have shoes. Merchant Tailor. I thought this said something else too. Is it just, I thought it said, oh, it did. Ready-made clothing. It's already on there. But we're going to get this section this time. Because, yeah. So we're going to get a big section. Oops, 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 oops. Hey now, hey now. Look at our frame. Our frame. Okay, and then these, I don't want upside down. But I'm going to get this right there and that right there. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. We get the pin twice, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Smooshy, smooshy. And this is not a waste. We can just put it back on the roll and then wonder why in 10 years why we have a chunk. I feel like I don't use a washi enough. You know, we buy it because it's pretty, but we don't use it enough. That could be a use the things Thursday too. Use the things Thursday. Washi tape. All the things with the washi tape. And see, we're just going to stick this right back on here, and then we'll wonder why there's two ends. It's a tape with no ends, or it's a tape with lots of ends in our case. Okay, we're gonna throw these little bits away. If you got a master board started, you could definitely stick these to your master board. Do whatever you like. I am a diva. What? I think I have about equal. I got my shoe closet and haven't worn them. Oops. Annabelle is watching. Watching. Meowsers, Annabelle. Not to be confused with Annabelle, the creepy doll. It's good movies, though. Okay, so we have that. Look at how nice that looks. And because we have a little bit of wiggle room, we can finesse this so that we can make sure we have her shoes in there. Look at that. Just a little bit of color. Little bit. Very muted. And we can draw from this and bring in any color that we want. And we're going to bring in a little bit of mint. Because I told you that's what I wanted. I wanted mint. Now, we can go old school minty fresh, or we can try the new iced out. Minty fresh or iced out. Minty fresh was... it's being hacked off the list. Minty Fresh is not coming out because they revamped it. This is its replacement. Iced out. let's take a swatch. Wait, do we have one? Yes, we do. Oh, wait, you know what? No, I don't. Do I? Minty Fresh. High Tide. I don't have Iced Out swatched yet. Oh, I don't. I don't. Minty Fresh. There's Minty Fresh. And I have Minty Fresh twice because I love Minty Fresh. So I gave Minty Fresh a stellar pad. I did. So there's Minty Fresh. Iced Out. Let's do Iced Out really quick. We're going to swatch the top of it. Swatch it! Swatch it good! No. And we're going to go about there. It's stuck. There we go. So it's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit deeper. But like I said, they formulated it just a little bit to go with the new stellar colors. Some of the old... I think we're going to go with this one. I think we're going to go with that one. Yeah, we're going to go... In this case, I think this is going to just be more nice. It's going to be more nice. Okay. So we got Iced Out by popular demand. Let's get our Iced Out brush. That's Minty Fresh. Minty Fresh says, I want to be used. High Tide for Ivy League. Iced Out. Found it. Minty Fresh. She loves the other platform because she can touch the screen and give love taps. Haha, how nice. Sorry, Blossom. We're going to go with Iced Out. And we're going to add it to this piece. Maybe. I probably just siphoned all the color off of there. This paper, the black ink on there is moving a little bit. But I don't know if you guys can see, but it is depositing some color on there. It's probably a good thing we went with the Iced Out because of the application that we're doing is not dropping a ton of color. And I probably do need to re-ink this. I've used it quite a bit. I like it. I use it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to, on the edges, just direct to paper, just to get a little bit brighter on the edges. This is super thin paper. Back in the day when cardstock was not a big thing. There we go. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just our, oh, thank you, Jen. See, just, it's really thin down here, and we don't mind. If you don't want it blotchy, you just go back in. Okay. So this piece is going to actually be like this, because I don't need to ink the inside. Because I don't need to ink the inside, I inked the inside to see if I was going to like it. Because if I didn't like it, I could still cover it up. So our picture is going to cover that up. But now this piece is going to go on this side because we inked up that. So we're going to bring our color in from this side. And it's hit and miss. We're not trying to fill the whole thing. You totally could. If you want to fill the whole thing in, by all means, it's your paper. You can do whatever you like. Aw! Auntie Cootie, thank you! Gifting subbies over on Twitch. Much appreciated. People are so sweet. All right, and then we're gonna do the top and then the side and then the bottom. Did we do that? Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Did we? No. We did now. Okay, those are our two strips. Poor Iced Out needs some ink. It needs some love. Did we have a cap for this? I don't see it. It's not in my lap. I don't know. Oh, that doesn't go there. That does not go there. That goes in the green bin. Yes, we do. We have color coordinated brushes. Why? Because that is something I can and did do. Thank you. Oh, so fabulous. So fabulous. Oh, such awesomeness. Okay, there's those. That's going to go on there. And then we're going to run this guy. Oh, look at that. Oh, it almost matches my glass mat. But we like that. We do want to ink up the sides of this. So we're going to grab a little bit of Shady. Shady. Nope. Yep. We have a thingy for that. Shady. Look it. We have the thing for the things. Shh. Nobody's asking you. Get back to me. Go home, Cutter. Go home. Okay. So we're going to ink. Why? Sometimes, I don't know what it is, but an inked edge just seems more finished. That versus that. Like, you know those papers you buy and they have it pre-inkied for you and then the design? It kind of just is like that. I don't know. It looks nice. Now, if you forget to ink your edges, that's fine. You can go in later and do it with a smaller ink blendy brush. Heaven knows I've done it. It just creates a different look. See how the ink comes off of this one? That Iced Out just needs re-inked badly. Iced Out is like, feed me. And then we're going to feather that out with bigger swirls, but very light-handed. Okay. Ugh, so nice. So nice. Oops. Again, super thin paper. You guys, use what's in your stash. If you like it super chunky, use your thick designer papers. If you're not particular, like me, if you don't want your book to weigh 1,000 pounds, use those thinner papers. Layer them up. It'll be fine. And if you crinkle your paper, don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Because heaven knows, I do that all the time. Okay. Ugh, that corner. That corner's not playing nice. Let's just say that. I do like using a glass mat because the ink, we can keep swirling it back, swirl it back in here, right? And then you don't have that much left over. You can clean it. You can do clean up with it. Cleaning and clean up are two different things on this channel. If you don't know what clean up is, hang around. Hit the like thingy, you'll eventually find out. But today we're cleaning. Today we're cleaning. We're not going to do a cleanup. I know. I said it. I know. We can do it. It's okay. We just cleaned. We cleaned. Choo-choo, ka-choo. Wait, what? What? You earned a hype chest. Open my chest. Oh, it's a lovely lady wearing sunglasses. Share. Poop. Wait. There we go. Ha! Thank you, Jen. That's fabulous. I just lost my comments, though. Aw, thank you for the gifted sub. Aw. Tony got a gifted sub. It's fabulous. It's a wonderful little Christmas present. And we got a hype train. Thank you, Jen, for that. Okay, so what next? We have those pieces, but I do want to add texture to this piece. And then we also have our shimmery piece, which, oops, yeah, I am feeling like, look at that, like polka dots, like sophisticated polka dots, not the big bold polka dots, but maybe some iced out polka dots, very light, so we can pull this green into this layer. I think so. But let's texturize this piece, shall we? Oh, we're losing pieces. Man down. How do I want to do this? I know I want to do this. How do I want to do this? Oh my goodness. Okay. We could, wouldn't that be fun? Would that? We could do a plaster. Plaster might be fun. We might need to cut down the paper just a little bit. It'll be fine. Don't panic. And I'm looking at my spellbinders only because they're bigger. They'll do a half a sheet of paper. And if we do it right, will we be able to emboss? So if we put this in here and we go like this, I'm just thinking if we can do something like this. This would make the thingies go like that. And we would have to turn it around. Yes, we could. We could totally line it back up by just turning it around or rotating it. So yeah, we could do this one or this one or this one, I think, are my thoughts on that. Or geometry. Full belly, nice shower, heating pad. Oh, gifting some relief. Haha, ready for bed. Okay, I hear that. I think we're gonna go just for some texture. Literally unknown texture. I think we're gonna do the plaster, aka frosting, however you want to look at it. That's what we're gonna do. And we need... Does this fit in the small guy or the medium-sized guy? I don't even know. Let's find out. Do you fit? It fits! If it fits, it sits. Okay, so we need how to build a standard embossing, how to build a 3D. We need D and A. Where's A? What does A look like? Oh wait, that is A. A. Right there. This is D. The gray one. D for the gray one. Okay, don't mind me. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Okay, so then we're going to put our embossing folder in, or our paper in the embossing folder. And it looks like I'm going to pull it off just the edge because there's a ledge. There's a ledge. So I pulled it back so that we don't have that sharp edge. But we will have a sharp edge on our paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to finagle this in here. We're going to put most of the paper on so that it is not there. And then we'll cut the other side off. Cut it off. Okay. So that is what we're going to do. Will it still fit? Yes, it still fits. But we need to put this all the way in here. Okay. And then we're cranking. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. That was scary. It just popped right out, sort of thingy, whatevers. And then we're just going to... Oh, that's crazy nice. We're going to flip it. And we're going to try... I should have done it better, but it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All things will be fine. We're not going to crank the whole thing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in, but we're not going to crank it all the way through. We're going to stop so that we don't get this hard line a second time. So I just need to go in about this much, right? Where do I need to stop? Yeah, so I just need to go to like here. I need to go to there. And make sure our paper's there. So what I'm going to do, so I know where I need to stop, I'm just going to put the pressure plate to right there. Right there. So not all the way. So it's not going to press the rest of it. And then we can just see, it pops right through. It didn't... And then see, it did not impress there. And we kind of hit our line. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's gorgeous. And then we'll just cut this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. love that folder. Info, please. Jen. This folder is absolutely... It's one of those ones I'm glad I bought. It, of course, is got Simon Hurley's name on it. So if you're wondering about that. Okay, so this embossing folder is a Simon Hurley Spellbinders collab called Plaster E3D-103. Simon Hurley Spellbinders. And you can use it for frosting, like on birthday cake and stuff. But yeah, plaster. And because this has got, I mean, just look at that. Isn't it pretty? But we're going to cut this piece because it just wasn't wide enough. And future reference, okay, I should have put the paper all the way up, but I should have stopped pressing. I should have put the top layer so it would stop and not press this bottom part. I should have put the sandwich, the top of the sandwich there, so it would not have pressed this bottom line. And then when I flipped the paper over, figured out where my design ended, and then stop the plate there too. So then we're not pressing this. We don't want to press that hard line. And I missed that the first time around. But the second time around, we pushed the plate back. We just shoved the paper in further and went there. But yeah, try not to press this part. So when you do your sandwich, okay, you put your plate down and then you put this back a little bit. So it's not pressing this hard line. And then when you flip your paper, you're going to put it up even further because your design is up here, and you're going to stop it where the was and needs to be, and you'll find that line and press it. And it won't work for all of them, but a good portion of your things you can do that if you need to elongate it for a 12-inch piece of paper. Because it's a pretty good size. I mean, it embossed a 5.5 from here to here is 5.5. That's pretty big. We don't tell anyone. Wasabi. Wabi sabi. Yes, that's right. But you can tell them all. I make a mockery of all sorts of stuff, and then we just hide it. We hide it, or we don't tell anyone. They don't know. They won't know. They won't know. Okay, so we used our embossing plate. We need to do a choppity chop of Scary. This one's our scary one. I don't like this chopper, but it does its job. It's just kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Okay. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, because we cut most of our gray ink off on that side, we're going to go ahead and put it back in. Nope, that's woof. Shady! And Gaz, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in. I know it's late on your end. Are you ready for Christmas, sir? Do you guys... yeah, everybody, all the countries can celebrate it, right? I don't know. Amok. Barely noticeable. Especially when we start adding stuff. That line, wherever it is, because it is barely noticeable, it's right here. I think our photo is going to sit right on top of that, so you won't know. It's fabulous. Okay, so we re-inked our side that we had to cut off. Sometimes that happens. It just does. but that's okay. Look at us clean. We're cleaning. We're not doing a cleanup. We're just cleaning. Oh, you're at work? Shh. Oh, you're at work? What time is it at your work? Why is my it just seems weird. The lighting seems weird. Usually you guys can see the ring lights, and now they're just washed out little. There we go. That's better. We just had to stick our hand in the camera. Abraham! Hello. Merry Christmas, sir. Okay, so we have that piece. Okay, so we have now, and see, we're still okay because cutting that down just gives us more of this shiny piece, and we're okay with that. And then that's going to go on there like so. And then we're going to add our little, we're going to add a pattern to this in the minty or the iced out. I don't know. It is going to be iced out. That much I know. Yes. But pattern wise, we have this leafy pattern. We have this floral pattern. Oh yes, we can pattern on top of pattern on top of pattern if we want to. But this is shiny, so I think it'll be really cool. Shiny. And originally what I was thinking was dots, little bitty dots, but now I'm thinking, I don't know. Now I'm thinking I don't know nothing. But I already knew that. Because there's tiny circles. There is flipped chevron. There's the loo that would be really pretty. We could actually do leafery. I think that's too... Nope. Nope. Because, see, this might be fun. I haven't used these. Somebody knock something down. I think we're gonna do dots, you guys. I think we're gonna do levels of dots, but not like that. Not like that. Okay, flip it to the other way. The dots just line up. But if we shift it, nope. Will it? Pardon me. I'm trying to see if we can do how many layers of dots we can do without actually putting the dots. Okay, we could totally do 3 layers of dots. 3 layers of dots. Corner marks, Happy Mail. Oh, Jen has received Happy Mail. All mail was sent on same day. US is annoying me with the extra postage. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to do these 3 levels of dots because the polka dot assortment, 4 dots. 4 dots. And his tiny dots are even done differently. So, like, all that. Okay, and this is when Stamp Wheel 3.0. If you could just get that on the market for me. Stamp wheel 3.0. I'm just saying. How much room do we need to cover? I know I don't need to cover a ton. We're going to kind of put that there. We're going to kind of put that there. So, yeah. And we do want that polka dot to go there. So, we're going to go here. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? Okay, we're going to put you back in there. We're going to go like this. So I know. I'm putting a little piece of tape there so that when I slide it down, I'm not like, trying to figure it out. No, 3.0, I'm saving for 2.0. No, I need one that'll hold a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Even the large stick mat, which apparently somebody didn't put away. Anybody know what you did with the large stick mat? Oh my goodness. You know, if you put your things away, put them away, you'll be able to find them later. If I was a large stick mat, where would I be? Okay, we don't need a large stick mat. We can do this without the large stick mat. It would be a lot easier with a large stick mat. Oh, why? Why are you guys so bad? I'm gonna blame all of you for taking the stick mat. I have no idea where it is. It grew legs. It flippin' grew legs. Just grew them. Just ran out of here and said, not today, lady. Not today. We're going to do those ones off the page. And we're going to do those ones down the side of the page. And we're going to cramp our finger. And we're going to go. And we're doing light, sophisticated dots. Because that's what we got. We've got enough, and we move it down. See that? See that? I know. What? Look at those soft little lovely dots. Who doesn't love a good dot? And it looks really nice on this, what's his face? See, we just slide it down. Does it have to be perfect? No. If you need it to be perfect, good luck with that. That's all I gotta say. Good luck with that. Look at that. Oh, that was so nice. So easy. So easy. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing, and we're just going to turn it this way. Because that's what we're doing. And we're pushing that dot right up to there. Pull it down. Line up some dots. Pull it down. Line up some dots. I got a little out of control over there. It's alright though. Pull it down one more time. Okay, see that? Dots. Dots and inky fingers. Don't touch the photo. Don't touch the photo with the inky fingers. And then we put this one, we're going to grab our tape, because that tells us where we need to be. We're going to figure out where we want these dots. And I think we want these dots right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tape I'm gonna see, I can't work with fingernails. I can't work without fingernails. Which is worse? We don't know. It's right about there. But once we get the first set, sliding it down for the rest will be easy. Because then you'll just line them up. Line them up! And then we're just gonna do a little bit lighter. Oh yeah, look at those. Find some dots, ink, tap, scrub, scrub, and then line them up. Line them up! Oh, that's nice. I think we're just going to do 2 sets of dots. I hope you don't mind. It's a crafty lie we tell ourselves. We're going to do 3 and then we do 2 because we can afford those kind of crafty lies. It's fine. And then we're going to do, not there. See, you can line them up and they can be the center, but we don't want that. We want it offset a little bit. And we're going to eyeball it because that's what we can do. And I forgot to tap off. And you see it's still okay. Nobody cares. And then we pull it down. We line up a couple of rows. Tap off. Tap off. Line them up. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, so nice. Look at our polka dots. And our sticky, icky fingers. We're going to move this. We're going to grab our water. We're going to clean our fingers because they feel gross. Ugh. And we're going to be careful with that finger because we ripped off a nail today. That hurt, by the way. I almost cried. Almost cried. Ripped it off, and then I came home and cut the rest off. It was sad. It's a sad day for Elizabeth. She had to cut her nails. It's all right though. It's all right. Because I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. No tears. Nope. We're good. We're good. Okay. Look at this. Look at how shiny that is, even with our ink on it. And then this is it, you guys. It's time to assemble. Assemble. Oh, I should have. Oh. Let me clean the stencils first. Because I have a feeling if I don't clean them now, I'll get up and I'll leave the craft room. And they won't be clean. And then I'll have to do it tomorrow. And I'll be upset that I have to do it tomorrow. And I'll really be in tears then. No, I won't. Probably won't clean them tomorrow either. No, it is a regular sheet of cardstock. Well, it's not regular, it's shiny. It's a cardstock from the ancient times. The ancient times. Because this girl has not bought paper in a while. The last few papers I bought were actually 6x6 and the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 from a couple of little shops. And well, okay, the 6x6 was from a little shop, and the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 was the scrapbook.com paper. But I haven't bought paper in a long time. Since those, even. So there. I've been good. I've been good about not buying the paper. But it's so hard because the paper's so pretty. So pretty. Who loves paper? Paper's so wonderful. Look at that! In our polka dots! Look it! I'm older than you, so that makes me more than ancient. What? But no, the paper's from ancient times. I'm not from ancient times, but the paper is. The paper is. And some of my paper is like super ancient times because my mom started scrapbooking before me. My mom was doing scrapbooking, and then I did the scrapbooking. So some of her paper that is in my stash was from before 1999. Because she was scrapbooking when I was in high school. And I graduated in 97. And she was scrapbooking when I went to college. And she was scrapbooking when I got out of dropped out. I dropped out of that college. I did. I was a loser. I dropped out of college. Wrong glue. Sorry. But look what I has. I ordered the baby because I'm sick of this clogging. And then I have more of this on the way because the tip. Okay, so here's the thing. I could totally order two of these, one for the fine tip, one for the fat tip. But I like this for big projects. I don't know. I just do. Christopher says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Grandma here, you graduated before youngest of 3. How's that make you feel? I'm joking. No, how does it make you feel? Old lady. I'm just joking, because I'm getting there. I'm getting to be an old lady. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I think I'm funny. It's okay if you don't think I'm funny, because it's funny. Okay, so for me, I'm going to glue these on just about a little 1/4 inches. We're going to glue those on. Then I'm going to glue everything down. O-L-D. Old. I have decided when I grow up, I want to be 100-year-old scrapbooker, YouTuber doing the crafty crafts. Oops. I need to make sure I'm putting these down right. I think that would be fun. There's an older lady that I now follow on I think she's on Instagram. I'm not sure. She reminds me of our crafty friend Dawn. Just very organic and very, very fun. It's crooked, you guys. I didn't check with the front of the thing before I decided, oops. It's okay. It'll be okay. Shh. They won't know I just ripped it. Don't worry. It'll be fine. We're gonna make do, because it's the only one I got left. I just need that to be more even. That one's crooked, and that's fine. We're okay. And see, you can't even see. You guys don't even know. 35, 32, 29. Married with a wee one. Oh, you might be another granny. Well, you're already a granny. So a second one, I don't even know what you call that. But if you're excited, if they're excited, I'm excited for you. Because little wee ones, I miss having little babies. Especially when they weren't my babies. I used to babysit my niece's kids when they was babies. And I enjoyed it. Okay, here we go. I like babies. Especially mother-in-law. Oh, how fun. Fun. Now, this piece of paper is not sitting flat. It is not because of the glue. It's because Elizabeth wasn't paying attention. But nobody's going to know because it's going to be behind a sheet protector and it's going to be just fine. Now, this is going to go... Oh my gosh. I don't think I like that though. We're going to set it off to the side. Why? Because I can do whatever I want. I feel like I need it off to the side. Because... Or crooked? I don't know. I don't like it dead center. I like it off to the side. And maybe I can find something to go here. Any car people out there, tell me what kind of car this is. Yeah, I think I like it like this. Because if I can figure out what kind of car that is, it might be fun to put a car here. And then if we ever figure out if we know this person, I don't know. We could put it there. Or if we find another photo in the future, we could add it. Or we could just leave it like this. Gonna ask hubby in a sec. Wax seal. You know what? I have wax seals. I haven't used them. And if you guys get this glue, if you do that a couple of times and wipe the tip and then put the lid on it, I haven't had any clogging issues. When I open this up and actually go to use it, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be whacking it. I've been trying to do it to that one, but that one is just nonsense, and it's driving me crazy. Okay. So, we're going to adhere this down to that. And we're just going to run a thin bead of glue because I think a restorer type person could remove that. And knowing some glues don't last over time, we don't know. This might not last 10, 20 years. And so they might be able to just pull it apart. But it's in that area, right? So the photo will be fine. If that makes any sense. Ooh, make sure we keep those shoesies in there. So I'm using the thinnest amount of glue right on there. And we're going to do the same thing. See, we had that little bit of playroom. Come down and look. So we had a little bit of wiggle room. And so this is really up to the top. But when we flip this over, you won't even know. They won't even know. No clue. That's all right. It's a big car. It's a big boat of a car. Somebody out there will know. Okay, now to glue this down here, okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run a small bead of glue right on the edge because the photo is not there. So if somebody wants to cut this out in the future and re-scrapbook it, they can. And we don't need a ton of glue anyways, because it's going in a scrapbook. DeVille, he said he cannot see the front or the back. Right. Yeah, it is just a side pick. But I wasn't sure if like this wing window and this little detail meant something to somebody. And Abraham said DeVille, maybe. Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Hey, Google. Images of a Cadillac Coupe DeVille from the 60s. Unlock the phone first. How rude. Yeah, that detail's missing there, though. And that doesn't look right. Like, that is not... No. Okay, that was really bad. Let's do Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Okay. What is it doing? Where am I at? I'm not in the thingy to be looking at the thingies that I want to look at. Here we go. Hold on a sec. We'll get it now. Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Okay. No, not 2005. Yeah, because that AI image, it was not it. And it looks like the Cadillac is... Ooh, maybe that one? But the... It's kind of close. But I'm not seeing any with like that trim there. But yeah, kind of fun to do. But yeah, try Chevy Bel Air. 1950s Chevy Bel Air. Oh yeah, see? That is kind of... They got these little wingy thingies down the side. The corner window's off, but the squareness of that one, it could kind of be. That one's a lot closer. Kind of fun. But yeah, it could be because of that little scoopity doopity there. The only thing that's throwing it off is this corner or this wing window. Because here it is a straight window, but this window goes at an angle, but it's pretty darn close, especially with this at the... And then this goes over too far, because there's the handle to the door, and the imagery stops right there. But that's kind of cool. Blossom! Try a wet... Tea, not afraid of color. Hello. Bel Air. Muscle car... Might be a muscle car aficionado. Bel Air. Try a wagon. What kind of wagon? Do I know? Do I need to scroll up? With the side post might be a Bel Air wagon. Okay. Bel Air wagon. Images. And again, definitely has the straight windows like the other Bel Airs. Yeah, these ones are pretty straight up and down. But it's very similar because that window wraps around. It wraps around. See, like here's a good example of it. The window wraps around. And then, but these side windows are definitely... Because that's the steering wheel. So that's the front. Oh, that's the front door. That might just be a two-door... I don't know. I want to pinch zoom and scroll to the left and scroll to the right. Anyways, oh, you guys, there it is. Our scrapbooked photo of a mom and her child, an aunt and her niece. Maybe. I don't know. Is it in my are they from my family? I don't know that either. It's a photo that was in my mom's stuff. 55, 56, 57, 55. Okay. I'll have to, let me write that down because I think I'll be doing some looking. 57 Chevy wagon. 57. Okay. And then we'll look at the Bel Air. Wait, Bel Air wagon? Is that what I was looking at? I'm so not That's the history of the Chevy Nomad. Bel Air wagon. I don't know. I feel kind of dumb about cars. Do 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 do. 50s. 60s. Do 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 do. Chevy Bel Air. Oh, it is. Oh, no. My bad. Chevy Bel Air. Okay, so Chevy Bel Air. Was there another car type? Look at Pontiac. Okay, thank you. Pontiac. I can't even spell. You guys, if you could see my spelling, you would be like, did you go to school? Yes. Did I graduate with honors? I sure did. Pontiac. Buick. Definitely not a 60s. Okay. 50s. 50s. Okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I don't know what I'm doing. But I will be that, because that might be fun to put, if we can find a car to plop it in here, or a placard of, hey, I found out who this is, or hey, I don't know who this is, you know, that kind of thing, because I don't know who that is. I'm going to snap another picture of the done page and put it on my family Facebook page that I haven't posted to in eons. Eons. It might even be a Ford. Were they back then too? Well, yeah, I guess they... Model T, huh? Ford. But, yeah. It's just a cute pic. And again, if you guys have some black and white pictures, you can add a pop color in the background, photocopy it, print it. Zippity doo dah, zippity a. Hello. Thanks for popping in today. Look at the 40s too. 40s, I can do that. 40s, question mark. But yeah, if you guys have your black and white photos, you can reprint them, do a scan and print, or take them to a print shop and have them make copies, and then you can use your watercolors and color them. You could add color all sorts of different ways, or you can use your pattern papers and add color. Don't forget to add some texture, because they will be able to see the texture, especially on this one. It cracked the paper is really cool. And so, yeah, and then shiny bits. We love shiny bits. And then have fun with your... been lurking. Well, thank you. And thank you to all my lurkers out there. I hope you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas tomorrow. I will be live at 3 p.m. Eastern. Use the things Thursdays. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day tomorrow, and the rest of your evening, wherever you may be. But again, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Friday, it is one crafty girl. That will be me, because our crafty friend Deborah will be having a visit with her mom, so she won't be crafting with us. It'll just be me. But then I will also be on Ginger Cat Ladies Live Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be around here on the things. I will catch you on the flip side, too, back to next week, Pattern Paper Monday. Merry Christmas. And Christopher, thanks for popping in. Is it a DeSoto? I don't know. Let me write it down, and I will Google that later. DeSoto. Thank you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.